There's no sunshine when scientists play. There's no sunshine when you're cloned or made out of a robot. Anytime scientists have your DNA. Oh, listen, people, man. It's a blessing to be here to speak to everyone today, man. He's a boy, Proph Rye, and I'm back with another video, another topic, another episode. And I know from that little tune that I just, put together just now, a lot of people know what the topic is already. You get me? A lot of people are thinking, why is Proph Rye singing? What's he singing that for? Why is he talking about them like that? What's going on? Well, the truth is, people, we're back on the scientist tale, because I'm telling you guys, we've been so distracted, we have missed the point and the fact of what's happening. We are brainwashed to the system. We are brainwashed to just thinking that the government are just robbing us of money and all of these things. But guess what? We have been brainwashed to not know what the scientists are doing behind closed doors. Now, I've made one video before this one. I told you that I'm coming back with more videos, because what's in the dark must come to light, people. Now, people, this topic, people, if you haven't noticed by now, I keep telling us, it's not just only us roaming around on the earth. We have all type of different beings. But then it gets bad and it gets worse, people, when we find out that there's robots also walking around on the earth and they act like us. They have the abilities, the capabilities to act like us. And you will never know. They're in human form. These scientists work hard. You get me? These people work hard over time, people, in them labs that they have underground. They have labs underground, people. You get me? They have computer systems controlling cameras and everywhere underground. Now we're gonna get into this, people. We're gonna get deep into this right now. You get me? And we're gonna kick it off, man. You get me? I've got my notes because I've been doing my learning and everything. I'm in my lab right now. You get me? While they're studying us, I'm studying them. And this is where a lot of people have fell off and failed to realize, to understand. Listen, a lot of people have fell in love so much with the 7 deadly sins. And this is what they want everyone to do. Because the more you sin, the more you fall in love with the wrong things. The more you get into hate crime, religious war, black on black crime, yeah? Greed. We're all going on the wrong road, people. Once drugs become a big part of taking our mind off things, you get me? Because even if there's a right to start or anything like that, everybody's thinking about rushing to get back home to smoke drugs and masturbate. You get what I'm trying to say? And then the next day, everyone's forgotten about the topic and what's really going on. It's like everyone's planning to be killed or brainwashed or wiped out by these scientists. Now, people, listen to this, man. Because let me tell you something. It's getting really dark out here, It's getting really dark out here, people. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, what now? The scientists, people, along with the government, a lot of people don't know that the scientists are the head of things. They're the head of things. You get what I'm trying to say? So, with your DNA now, this is what they've been doing. With your DNA, people, they take your DNA and they bring it into labs. They bring it into labs because it all goes back to the birth certificate, And I made a video about this already, and I told people the birth certificate that someone signed on our behalf, we didn't sign it, give them the reason to say they own us and we are basically their experimental use. So they've been using people's DNAs, people, yeah? And they've been making robots, people. But if you haven't noticed by now, they're trying to wipe out all the human beings, They're trying to wipe out people and then bring out their robots. They're already here, to be honest. There's a lot of them. And people are sleeping with them. People actually out here sleeping with robots. And they don't even know it. This is why you have to be careful who you're sleeping with, people. It's not a joke. It's not like before. It's worse now. Even people just shaggy all over the place. People are sleeping with robots, not knowing that these robots are taking your DNA. You get me? So the DNA goes into the lab, the scientists work on it, and the scientists make things. They make things and they make robots. They clone people. Scientists are the ones that are cloning people. A lot of people don't know that these people will take your DNA, clone you, kill the real you, and have the fake you out there. And they'll benefit of you, of your blessings, your inheritance, and everything. But we have been brainwashed to these things. When you're at home and you're masturbating, because you know a lot of women love to masturbate with their toys and the vibrators, it goes back to the machines. Scientists can't do anything without machines. You get what I'm trying to say? So when people are out there masturbating, and they've made a machine vagina now for men to put their penis in and ejaculate in it. Women are using vibrators, and they think, yeah, that's just how it goes. You don't know that when you're masturbating, yeah, it's not only just you there masturbating. There's a lot of spirits and demons in the room with you, masturbating, and you think you're just you just think you come, then you're having a wonderful time, and you feel, yeah, all the weight is off your shoulder. Not knowing that your DNA and genes from that, the stuff that you can't see around you, is taking that. Because if a lot of people don't understand and know by now, a lot of scientists are not really human. A lot of them are demons. Have you not noticed this by now? But people haven't been thinking and noticing that. You know why? A lot of people are dumbed down, brainwashed, and they don't know what's going on because they don't try to understand what's going on. They're too busy thinking about the world. And they get caught up in all type of nonsense, thinking chasing women is right. Women are chasing men out here. And everyone's mind's just not on the topic. Everyone's falling off. What do you think Jamie Foxx and that made that movie, They Cloned Tyrone? You think people just make these movies for no reason? These things are real. Did you see when they went down into the lab? And my man saw his own self laying there on the bed. But you don't need to go and watch it. Even I haven't watched it, but I know instantly what's going on. And my man said, it's me. Them time that he's standing there. So they were planning to kill him off, and that would have been him, a fake person roaming around, living off his name and his inheritance and everything. These things are deep, people. It's not a joke out here. It's not a joke. We need to wake up, fam. I'm telling you. Big bad thing. Now, these people, they like to make copies of people. And if you notice, there's a lot of people, when they get famous and they sign deals and they get rich and they're up there. I've not noticed a lot of the time. You just see, like, even when you look at them, they're not acting their self. I saw a video on YouTube one time with a woman. She's an artist. And I forgot her name still. And she was singing on stage. And one of her eyes and then she was struggling for long to get her eye up. And then she just went, it's like she flicked herself. And then it went back normal again. People have been cloned. A lot of these famous people you see out here have been cloned. Just look at them before and look at them now. They have been cloned, people. The scientists are the ones that are doing these things, and people have taken their eye off them. We have been taking our eye off them. And they're getting away with it, people. All of these inventions you see, all these machines you see, it's them. They've got everybody in a stronghold right now. And it's so easy for them to make everyone take our brain off them. Because as soon as people start waking up and people start getting clues, what do? They bring out another religious war. Black on black violence, it gets hot. People are too busy watching TV all day, thinking it's a good thing. My TV don't turn on unless I'm watching something. I'm an EastEnders fan because I like to watch EastEnders, because EastEnders is the only thing that I see that is almost like real life. When you watch EastEnders, you see everyone sleeping with everyone. You get me? No one's respecting everyone. And you see everyone just think they're all happy days. That's the same way things is going on out here. You get me? And I like to watch some horror movies and that. You can learn a lot from horror movies. Pick sense out of nonsense when you're watching it. You get me? But this is serious, people. And this has been going on for a long period of time. The scientists, them people, are trying to misplace the human beings with robots, people. They're trying to stop the reproducing. What's what happened when everyone's killed off and they got robots? Now people can't have kids no more. This is what they mean when they try to say that the earth is overpopulated. And they keep on trying things to kill off people and it doesn't work. They come up with other stuff. And because our mind is not set on that, and because no one ever talks about the scientists like that, they get away with it. But they're the big people. They're the top secret society. No one don't talk about them. You get me? I've done a video before and I said it. You could tell that these people are crazy because we all know God created everything. And they also know God is the Almighty. But they are trying to overthrow the Most High God by doing everything that's bad, misleading the people astray. They even went as far as to tell people that the earth was created by a big bang and everything was formed. Really? Really? Well, what I'm going to tell you is that a lot of people actually came from the sea. A lot of fallen angels have came out from the sea and living on the earth. Because people decided to go with them, sleep with them, have babies with them. They're not going to tell you that Satan is the one that has mastered them a lot of authority. They're not. But they're going to say Big Bang Theory and science and all of these things. Let me tell you something, people. We've been taken for a ride multiple times. When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? You get me? This thing gets deeper, though. Let me go down my notes here, man. Oh, man, I'm telling you. Yeah, man. I'm telling you, this is why they don't want people to wake up, people, because the more that we are brainwashed, is the more that people can't open their mouth and speak about these things. And it's the more that people won't turn against them. Because they know if people actually wake up and see what's going on for themselves and people turn against them, they know they have problems on their hand. That's why they try to keep everyone sleeping as possible. You get what I'm trying to say? But it's up to us to use our brains, Rubai, because God says it all. And I always quote this. God says, my people suffer for the lack of knowledge. The reason why people are suffering and we can't break generational curses, we can't get out of these things, is because we are suffering because of the lack of knowledge. We need a lot of more people coming out here speaking about these things and getting on board. You get me? This is why I keep saying the journey with the Most High God is important, people. Because in the end of the day, you will notice your flesh means nothing, but your soul is everything. Your morals and sanity is everything, people. And these scientist people will take that away from you. They will take that away from you, fam. No joke. You get me? And I'm telling you, that's why you think you see all these religious wars going on right now. And it's getting out of hand. And they're trying to start up all these fake world wars. They're trying to plot and trying to make World War III. You get me? We're not buying into that. We're not buying into that. We're not buying into that. All of these things is just propaganda, people. It's to brainwash people, have people living in fear. It lowers the vibration. When you're at home masturbating all the time, it lowers the vibration, fam. The more people's vibration are lowered, is the more these people get away with what they're doing. And people are still failing every day to wake up and understand what's really going on in the world. The government is not only to blame. It's them scientists that are hiding in the background, people. They're all a part of the matrix system. They have a system in place and it's only getting eviler and eviler. 2024, nothing's hiding anymore. I'm all rhyming for no reason. It's 2024. Nothing's not hiding anymore. Which means what's in the dark will come to light. Everyone must know these things. I'm going to open my mouth and I'm going to talk, you know. I'm going to make sure everyone get the memo and the message. You get me? But now we're going to move on anyways. So I keep telling people, no matter your race, we need to come together. We need to stick together. And we need to stand and fight for righteousness, people. What's everyone going to do? Let these people kill everyone off? Are we going to all fall for the world and fall into these temptation of these evil things they have on the world? Why do you think God says love not of the world? Love not of the world. Because what's in the things that they put in the world, all the distractions, is what's helping to kill us even more. I used to love a lot of things. And now, me thinking about doing those things again is like, When When I think about it, I feel sick. I don't even chase women anymore. Women are more chasing me. And I'm thinking to myself, like, nah, I don't want that one. I don't want that. You have to pick wisely. You have to know what you're doing. Because especially when you're woke, these people will send robot women your way. They will send women with demonic spirits your way. And you're going to sleep with them. You're going to make a covenant with them. You're finished. Haven't you not noticed? Whenever they want to kill people quickly and they know that someone is smart, or they want to, and they know that they just can't come and attack you physically or try and put you in a mental home for talking the truth. It's a woman, is an Eve in her. Is an Eve they send your way, people, to distract you from everything. And when you're on a journey with the Most High God, is a woman again they send your way to get you far away from God as possible. And you will know when you're far away from God, you have no hope. You have no hope. You're finished. God is the one that guides your step. These last days, people are getting evil, you know. We have to be moving with time. Every day I come and make a video for you guys. I make a video to show people the revelations, you know. It's not a joke. Honestly, it's not a joke, fam. But anyways, we're gonna move on anyways, man, because we can see what's going on. And whoever's acting blind and acting like they don't know what's going on is one of them. Whoever comes and have anything bad to say, have bad comments on my videos, I already know is definitely one of them. Someone serving darkness. They don't like what I'm saying. They can see what I'm saying is effective. And if a lot of people listen to what I'm saying and follow what I'm saying, they're finished. They're finished. They're not gonna like me anymore. No one's gonna like me anymore. But at the end of the day, who cares? I'm doing the will of God, man. You get me? I want everyone to get. I want everyone to be involved. I want everyone to get on the right path of God, because what they don't tell people, you know, is that there's a true and living God. And when you hear people these days saying that they're serving God, you will know them by the fruits that they bear. Because I know my God is discipline. Whether I have to go without money for a while to learn, whether I've been homeless before, just to understand things. The bad stuff that my God put me through is nothing to do because he doesn't love me, doesn't hate me. It's for me to learn and become a stronger man and a stronger person. And I never used to be like this, people. I was living in a life of sin before. And it was God that took me out of all of that. And then I noticed that my family is even playing involved with the system. The woman that I'm with is a part of the system. When I left her, she drawed me a tree with an apple, with black crows around that. And a message at the back saying, you're going to do well in life and this and that and so on and so on. What's all that about? That just shows you Adam and Eve. Be careful of women, people. They're nice for a reason, and not all women. Don't get me wrong. But women are killing men. Vice versa. Is the system work? Not everyone that's on the earth is from God. It's only a small percentage. That's why we're here to teach people and try and get people to know God so they can cleanse themselves, cleanse their spirit. The scientists are cloning people. They're making robots from people's DNA, people's blood. From you get that birth certificate, we don't understand it until, you'll never understand it, to be honest, until you're on a journey with the Most High God and you learn. You learn. And you realize that the birth certificate itself is a blood covenant for the scientists and the government to do whatever they want with you. And you're here to serve them. You're here to serve them. You're here for them to do experiment on you. And a lot of the times we don't even know they're doing experiment on us. Because they've got our blood samples, they got our DNA, they know our gene, they know our blood type, they know everything. They even know who needs to be killed before the time. They even know who's going to be who's special and who's not. Don't fall for these people's hands just because you don't see them. Behind the scene, they're on badness. They're on evilness. You get me? They are working for the devil. Oh, man, I'm telling you people, man. A lot of people listen to this and say, oh, this person's a mad person. This guy's crazy. What the fuck does he know? What's he talking about? Well, let me tell you something. This is why the Most High God says it's only a small percentage of people that will make it back into the heaven gates. You get me? Because the people them suffer of lack of knowledge, and the people are too busy fighting against each other for little minion power, trying to be a little minion pharaoh. This is crazy out here, people. It's crazy out here. It's crazy about it. But right now, we have to separate the men from the boys. We have to stop all these people from doing the gangbanging stuff. We got to try and bring back areas and communities. We got to try and put real leaders in the areas. I'm talking about some proper elders, some proper OGs that stand for righteousness, that make sure that people, the neighbors, them are eating good, everyone's eating good, and that everyone's loving each other. The peace and unity is there. No one's getting stabbed. No one's getting shot. Because if these things don't stop, everyone is missing the fact from the big picture that the government and scientists are killing off people. And they're cloning people. But people out here right now are too busy trying to sacrifice people for deals and money, fame. A lot of these people are coming from bad ancestors. While the good ones died. The good ones died trying to serve God. The good one died for freedom for their family. And I look at the way the world is running now. Whoever's not thinking about sex, masturbating or drugs, is clowned out. And whoever's woke or part woke is trying to do a thing. And even the people that are part woke don't even fully know what's going on. And a lot of them are still messing about. And a lot of them are not going around and spreading the word and talking about these things. You have to ask yourself these days, people, whether it's your mum, your dad, your sister, your brother, who are they serving? And sometimes you have to separate yourself from that. It's been almost 2 years I've separated myself from my family. Woman hasn't been the focus in my head for a long time. The only thing that's been focused in my head is righteousness, people. Even if you have a bag of gal running you down because your energy is nice, you keep yourself holy. They know. The women know. Truth be told, women are not looking for the rappers, them, the pop stars, them, and all these people that have made it in the music industry, are acting Nollywood and all of these things. Women are looking for men with real energy. And they know. They know. You ain't even got to have £10 in your pocket. Energy and always speaks for itself. Don't be fooled. I keep telling people, don't be fooled. Open up your eyes. Open up your ears. Look. See what's going on. Don't be cloned like the movie. They said they cloned Tyrone. A lot of people will be surprised to know even sometime family members are involved in the cloning thing. Friends are involved in the cloning thing. These people make deals with the scientists behind closed doors. It's always a paperwork and a document to sign somewhere. The same way how my family signed my birth certificate, and now I suffer and do hard labor for them and all of these things. And if I don't do hard labor for them, I have to go and sign on so they can watch me, and then they have to force me to get back into work. It's all part of the system, people. If you haven't sold your soul and you got that birth certificate, automatically your amount to come out to nothing. They have the inheritance is gone. Everything is gone. Your blessings, they take that. And a lot of the way they give that back to you, don't you see when you see that someone is doing good in something and they can see talent, they quickly run to get that talent on their side. They sign a contract and they be given everything. They gain off the world. Know what happens when they do that now? Them people there own you. Your vessel. See? Your vessel. is theirs for them to use, because you didn't know that you just made a deal with darkness, people. Money, sometimes not all money is gloomy. Not all lifestyles gloomy. I'm telling you, people that have signed deals and done all these things, they're suffering, people. No matter how much money they have, they're suffering. They might have the fake glow, but they're suffering. So when you see women out there saying that I want a man like that, I was happy when my ex-partner ran off with a man that had the latest car and all of these things, not knowing that it's a rental. And behind closed doors, man suffering. People are hearing voices that are speaking to them. The grass is never green on the other side. Not knowing that I'm a righteous man. You fucked up with a righteous man. You get me? But that's none of my business. Because at the end of the day, if you know the things that happen behind closed door when people are doing spells on you and putting shit in your food and all of these things, you have to give God thanks sometime to delete that distraction, people. I swear to you. And now look at me now. I'm here doing the will of God. Oh, man. The amount of riches that these people have taken off me, inherited blessings. I'm happy that I didn't get signed in the music industry. I'm happy that my brethren them didn't get to clone me or sacrifice me and kill me. Because I was suffering for a lot of spiritual attacks, people. I didn't know I had so much enemies. It's not only the scientists and government. I didn't know I had so much enemies, people. But at the end of the day, look at me now. I have nothing, but I have the Most High God, which is better than everything. Wisdom and knowledge is better than money, people. And in the end, you will see what's due to Caesar, give to Caesar. Because faith without works is dead. Which means all of these people that sold out, even if God give them a chance, they have to be prepared to be prepared to give away everything and start again from scratch. There's no shortcuts in this thing. So I am on the right track, even with only £10 in my pocket. It's not a race, people. It's not a competition. Slow and steady, win the race. Wait for God timing. Now I'm trying to wake up everyone. I'm trying to tell everyone the truth. I don't want people to be out here sleeping with these robots that they got walking around. I don't want people to be out here making blood covenants. When you're making blood covenants with the dark side, people, it's serious. It can kill you spiritually. It's not a joke. Open your eyes, wake up, people. We need to stop taking our eyes off the scientists. They're the ones that are killing people in every single field. They're the ones that are cloning people. Look how much people they made rich and they cloned them. Do you not know that Bin Laden was cloned? That wasn't Bin Laden they killed in the cave. It was a lookalike. It was a demon lookalike they made of him. They killed Bin Laden a long time ago. But they're not going to tell people why they killed him, because they made it look like Bin Laden was an evil man. Bin Laden was fighting for righteousness. He was fighting for freedom. And he was a big problem. Look what they done. They crashed the plane into the 9/11 and blamed it on Islamic State and Muslims and all that. Muslims had a bad name. Muslims didn't have nothing to do with that. But they just want people, this is what they do. They create these type of things to cause hate crime. And then when you see Muslims on the road, people's looking at them bad. People saying bad stuff about the Muslim. But let me tell you something, people. No, religion is division. We are all one. No matter what being you are, we are all one. We need to learn to serve the one true living God, the Alpha and the Omega, the Most High. Why do you think Jesus Christ died for our sins, people? He was trying to teach people about these things, you know. And it was his own people, them, that crucified him. Let me tell you something. I'm walking with Christ. I'm on a straight and narrow path. If a man want to choose religion over Christ and God, so be it. When time comes and time gets hard and they start running for help because they want to know the truth, the real God. They want to know the truth. That's on them. That's on them. I'm telling people from now to get on board before it's too late. Because what these scientists have to come, you don't know. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm going to leave this video right here, people. The scientists are making even more robots and cloning more people. Get with the program, people. Get with the program. That's what I'm saying. It's a boy, Proph Rye. Stay blessed. There's no sunshine when they play. Stay blessed, people, man.